Hi people, good almost night. I'm from Holland and when I'm here I talk about God, no one else, and nothing else matters for me, so then you know something. So don't come with bullshit, I do not care your bullshit. Now, if you care about my bullshit, that's your problem, but your bullshit going to mine, no way man, I will not step in it. So don't try nothing, because I'm not stupid. I like to talk about, well, first I will say, don't ask me what time it is, because I do not know your time. I only know my time. My time is the time of God, and God is my Father. And that's how it is, folks. Nothing but the truth will come on table. And that's what I am. I am the truth. And one day will come, I will die for it. Like Jesus. You understand? I am the same like Jesus Christ. I do not care if I need to die. You understand? I don't care. I only care about the things I do for God. That's all. That's all I care about. Do I care for you? I care for you in some kind of way to warn you. But I really do not care about you all, folks. You understand? The people who do not care for God, why will I care for you? You understand? For me it's very easy to understand that. When you want to be my friend, you need to be with God. Do you don't want to be my friend? Then get the fuck out of my eyes. Directly. Go. Move. Because I don't need you. I only need God. And you people think that you are God. But you are not. You are nothing. I see it many times. Pop stars think that they are gods and all this kind of shit. Oh yeah, they are gods. But not my God. They cannot take away my God from the chair he is sitting on. You better forget it. There's only one God, and that's my God, and not your God. You don't know your God, but I know mine, because my God did touch me himself. That's why I know him so well. And that's why I know a lot of this world. And that's why I'm on the internet also. You understand? I'm not here for myself. I'm here for you. And I work for God. You know, today I did talk with God. Oh, by the way, I did get 2 dreams about God. In the morning and at day. Later at day. 2 times a dream about God. That I'm flying to God and, you know. Wonderful dreams. But, for example, there are 10 million gods. 10 million gods. They are all good gods. For example, they are all good gods. All of them. But I need only one God. And this one God is the one who did touch me. You understand how deeply I am in this God who did touch me? when there are billions of gods, good like him, I want this one who did touch me. And no other gods. It doesn't matter if they are better than the God who did touch me. That they are more lovable, all of them. I still want this God who did touch me. You understand? This is when you walk with God. You will give yourself to Him, and only to Him. It doesn't matter what is around Him. I do not care. Many nice angels who want me. No way, folks. Many nice people who want me, many nice gods who want me. There is only one God. This God did touch me, and this God I need. Because the other gods who are very nice, why did they not touch me? And why it is only this one God? You understand why I will stay with this one God, my Father? Because He really is my Father. These other gods are nice gods maybe, but they are not my Father. They are no relatives of mine. You understand why I will stay with this one God? Because this God really is my relative. He is my Father. He is my family. He is my love. He is my everything. But if I explain you in another way, in my way, you will never understand. I need to go schooling with you so that you will understand what I'm talking about. Or you will never understand what I'm talking about. So I need to do it on a childish way, or you will not know. I can speak very difficult. You never will understand. Like Jesus Christ, with his parables. You never did understand. If you did understand, then you did listen to him. Did you listen to him? No, because then we do not have these big problems. If all the people did listen, there are no problems. God never don't have to come. You understand? This is only your own fault. What will happen in this world? What is going on in this world? It is your choice to make, folks. And this is for a long time ago till now. You did never listen to him. You never did listen to my Father. Why? This is the truth from long time ago, folks. I see this like this, and this is how it is. And no yes or no or maybe or... No, folks. I'm straight ahead. I'm talking like you, like it is. And your ears need to hear it. Well, you people are stupid enough to listen to other things, other people who call themselves people. But they are fallen angels. It's your choice if you love your presidents. And it's not even my choice if I need to love my Father God. It never was my choice. You understand how close I walk with God right now. I never can walk away from him. If I do, he will punish me. and He will keep following me. I never can get loose from the Father I am with right now. I never can get loose anymore. And I don't want to get loose from God. God is my Father. I am His Son. And that's what I'm talking about, folks. There can be many nice gods, but never it will be mine gods. At least they can be my friends, because they are nice gods. You understand? They do nice things like the real God do. So it's no problem for me to get 10 million friends. But they never will be my God. Because they never did touch me. And they are not my Father. This is how I walk with God. So for me, there will be no way that you can take me down. Ever, folks. You never can take me down. You know? It's not possible. Yeah, you can say, oh, I can kill you, you go down. No. You kill me, I go up. And you go down. You understand? That's the problem you just don't see. There is much more behind this. If you kill me, you go down. And you know it. And I go up. I know it. So you never can harm me. You never can do me nothing. You can lock me up. I will be free with God. Because God did free me. From the inside, I am free. In the mind and speaking, I am free. You never can lock me up. You never can give me the feeling, oh, I'm locked up. You understand? You never can give me this feeling. Because I walk with God, I am free. I am free to go, free to speak, free to do, free to feel, free to learn, free to see and hear, free to taste and touch, free on the internet, never will ask money. Free, folks. God, my Father, is a free person. When you come to heaven, you will understand everything is free. You don't have to pay with no money, because they do not know money there. You will not see gold and bullshit. It's not there, folks. People who dream that they saw God in a golden castle, and he was sitting on a golden throne with a golden crown. It's bullshit, folks. It's not true. These people are big liars. My Father God do not like money at all. Look what's going on with the money right now. What's happening with the money, folks? Why do you need it so much? Huh? You tell me. Why do you need it here so much? And you will never find it in heaven. Why? Because this one man This God who is my Father, He got everything in heaven ready. You can eat when you like, you can drink when you like, you can do whatever you like. But the nice things, the good things. And there is only one thing you must. And that's listening to my Father. Not listening, He kick you away from heaven. You don't have to think about it. He will say, go. And you will not go, but you go. You understand? When God one time say, no or go, you know no, and you will go. You understand? This is who God is. But God, you will have no problems. And you will never make problems. You will not even dare to make problems with God, to speak against Him, or let Him not speak when He is speaking. You dare never to do this. I'm showing you the way of God, who God is. And you better be still and shut up when God is speaking. That's one rule God did give us angels all. Be still when God speaks. Because God told me we cannot speak all together. We will become like chickens. All through each other. So God did make this one rule in heaven. When I speak, you be still. That's the rule. That's the rule in heaven. For the rest, there will be no rules. There's only this one rule. You listen to your Father. For me, it's the same thing. If I do not listen to my Father, I get problems with my own Father. You understand? He is my Father, oh yes, but I will get problems with my Father if I do not listen. It's easy. If a child don't listen to his father, you get problems. But when you come into this house, you will start to listen to me, or I will kick you out. It's the same rule, folks. I do have the same rule. Don't you? This is called decency. You need to be decent. I don't see it here on this planet. They are not so decent. They are naughty, brutal, hard, provocative. So I see a lot provocative activities. I call it this way. Provocative activities. Why I call it activities? Activities come from ghosts, spirits and demons. That's why I call it activity. It's some kind of force what come into your mind and what will give you things you better don't do. Provocative activities I see. I see it into many people right now. These are provocative activities. This comes from spirits, ghosts and demons. Don't forget what I'm telling you right now. You got a lot to do with this ghost, spirits and demons. It must be that way. The demons need to come in you. And they will. They do have a free road. You know why? Because you people are all bad. So the spirits and the demons and the ghost, they got a free way into you. They can come easily. Whenever they like. They don't have to ask, can I come in? No, you will let them in because you are a bad figure. The spirits know. So the spirits come. You understand? It's your way, folks, to walk. And you are the way. Your own way. Because you definitely not my father's way. You need all to go your own way. I did not have this choice. I'm happy about this, that I did not have this choice. That's why I know the good way. The good way is my father's way. It's God. And your way possibly will be the wrong way. Because you let the ghost, spirits and demons in easily. I see this, folks. I see these spirits around you and it can come in you anytime. And they will pull the strings. Because it's real what I'm telling you, eh? You people are fools. You don't see far enough to understand what I'm talking about. Spirits, ghosts, demons are bloody real, are very, very real. I saw people snowed under. So I go to these people and told them to get out in my father's name, called God. I saw the spirits go directly. Is it me who do this? No, folks. You cannot blame me for healing you. You can blame my father for it. Only my father can heal you. I'm just a helper. Nothing more. But never tell me to thank me, because I will tell you, you need to thank my father. I cannot do this without my father. The power of my Father is with me. The knowledge of my Father is with me. The eyes of my Father are with me. The ears of my Father are with me. The voice of my Father is with me. This is how I speak. This is how I think. This is how I see, hear, feel, learn, taste, touch. You can blame my Father for this. My Father is God, the real one. And there are many bad gods, but there is only one good God. That's exactly the one who did touch me. And that's why there can be billions of good gods, the same like my Father, but they are not my Father. So I want my Father, no one else. I'm standing, I'm fighting, I'm talking, I'm walking, I'm feeling, I'm learning, I'm seeing, I'm hearing, I'm tasting, I'm touching. It's all about my Father God. Do I need a church? Get the fuck out of the church troop bullshit. Do I need a book? Why I need a book when I do have God? God is my book. I call the Bible is just a book with stories. What God tell me are no stories. But God did tell me unbelievable stories. I did not even believe him. But then, when God told me, it started to happen. So hey, that's why I know so much. God tell me all the time what will happen. So I never will come for, how you call this? Things I did not know. Because I know it already. I know World War III will start soon. It's what God told me. End of this summer. It's almost done, folks. A few days, 7 days, and summer is done. So the war is standing for your doors, folks. I'm warning you for this. It's real. And you see the beginning of it. But I saw already the end of you people. And that was not a nice sight. When you're walking till your knees in a pool of blood in the middle of America. It's not nice to see, folks. Every building was standing on fire. The weather was terrible. I never saw it like that. It was really terrible. I was very scared also. The thunder and lightning was like, it goes through you. It destroys you. And the thunder was rumbling like every building go down. And I was standing in this pool of blood. And I saw people screaming. It was like a horror movie from the baddest kind I ever saw in my life. It was really horrible. A slaughtered place called America, I saw. And I saw it good, folks. I did look together with God. How it did start. Suddenly it became dark. So suddenly it will become dark in America. And then this thing will start. The pool of blood will be created by yourself. For Father God taught me so. People kill people. So you will make your own slaughtered place. So start to think what I'm talking about. Start to be nice. Start to listen. Start to help each other. Start to listen to each other. Start to learn from each other. Do the things only what is good. Not what is hateful. Give real love. Because there is also a lot of fake love. People who will tell you, "Hey man, I love you, you know." And I will tell you, no, I do not know that you love me. But I can tell you that I love you. But I do not know you if you will love me. Father God told me so. Don't trust no one in this world. So they can tell me what they like. You can tell me what you like. You know? I never will go for it. I go for my Father's word. It's the most important thing ever. It's also the most important man in my life ever. Or the most important woman in my life ever. Because do understand, God can do everything. So God can be like a woman also. He's God, he can do everything. But this is the story, folks. The real stories I will tell. God is my Father, and if there are many good gods, like my Father, they never can be my Father, because I only do have one Father, and that's my Father God. And these other gods are maybe just nice persons. That's it. But there is only one God among the many. But this time, these many good gods are not good gods, are all bad gods. So for me, the choice will be more easy than ever. I did not have to choose. God did touch me, and that was the choice. It was God's choice, not even mine. Because if you asked me a long time ago, will you choose for God? or for the president, then I will say I will stay in the middle. I choose for no one. And God do not exist. This is also what I will tell you a long time ago. Because I did not know. I always did say, maybe there is a God. But now I can tell you, there's only God in my mind. There's only God in my life. Because I live a life alone. I love to be alone, folks. No bullshit what will come in my ears from other people who will give me bad karma with their stories and bullshit. I don't need it. Yeah? Leave me alone. It's the best way to walk. Leave me all alone. I need no one. I need no friends. I need no girlfriends. I need no friendly behaviors and things. No, man, I need nothing. I just need God. I only will listen to God. And I do definitely not need you. I don't need you. But you will need me. Because I know things. I get it from God. You never will get. So you must listen. And if you don't, then don't. Go. My door is always standing open. You can go. You can go or you can stay. But if you are against my Father, you better go. You cannot stay. I don't want you in my sight. Till what happened, folks. People who brag about my Father will definitely understand what they did brag in my eyes. They will feel it. Don't break my Father's heart. He is too kind, too nice to do this fast. But there will come a time. He will not be that nice. He can't. He will come out of his place he loves so much, and he will come to this place he do not love so much. And he will start to work here in this place called earth. And you all will feel it, one by one, and definitely the people who are against him all the time. And for the other people, well, it will be God's choice if he will like you or not. What I saw, I told my Father God, I do not like one. Not one. They're all doing bullshit. They're all talking bullshit. They're all stealing, lying, killing, raping. They're all the same. You did create people, but people become like murderers. That's what God never wanted. But that's what you will become, folks. So be the soldier and start to kill. Be quickly, because there is not much time left. So do it quickly. Do your dirty things. Do it. Because I know you people are like that. You love it. The more dirty, the more better, right? And I will go with the nice people, if they are there. I did see none. Not one. I told my father. I told my father that there are not nice people, father. Not one. I did find not one. They are all against God, or they are all with the devil. That's what I saw. That's what I told God. And then I told my father, what did you do wrong, father, to get such a big problems? What did you do? And Father God told me, I did do nothing. Father God told me, they will hear nothing from me. You know why, folks? Because you do not know him. You don't want him. You are not in love too much to get him in your life. You want hate, trouble, problems. And not all of you, but still God will make the choice. If you are a good person or not. Because it will be only God who knows. So all the things you did do secretly, my Father God saw you do it secretly. And he will forgive you the secret things. But he will never forget. And that's why he need and will come here into this world. Secretly, people will be murdered. You do not know. I told you about the sea. Go into the sea. Go find any sea. And see what I see. You will find many dead people on the bottom of the sea, on the bottom of the waters. Go, people, and find them. I'm telling you, there are many in the water than on the dry land who did die. Why it will be the water? Because the water is the way you will not look. The water is too deep to understand what you can see in it. That's why they choose the water to kill. It's true, folks. There are more people in the water than on the dry land who did die. You know how I know? Well, in the beginning there was a boat, a big boat with many people on it. It go down on the water. But before this did happen, I was on the water with God. And God showed me the dead people. This was a terrible sight to see. I started to cry. And I told my Father God, how is it possible that there are more dead people on the bottom of the sea than on the dry land? Father God was quiet. And I did look out at all of these dead people. Really, really very much. It's no story, folks. Go find them. You will find them. If you want, you will find them. I told you about the ice. When the ice is melting, you will find golden doors. That's what my Father did show me. And the ice is melting. Every day. The ice is melting. And Father did show me golden doors. Under the ice. Under the water. There are many things you do not know. They find under the ice, I don't know how many volcans, mountains what will explode underwater. I told you folks, you will find things. You will see things with your own eyes you never keep possible. You never thought it will be possible. But in God's eyes, everything is possible. Who will walk with God will understand that everything you thought it is not possible, become possible. A possibility. That's when you walk with God. You will see many things you thought it's not possible. When God is God, I told my Father God, that's not possible. You cannot be real. You know, I was hard-hearted when God did go. Definitely in the beginning, I did have my mind blown away by God, but I was thinking, it's just not possible. I'm crazy. or I'm sick. I'm sick in my mind, I'm crazy. I thought like this. When God did come the first time, I thought I'm sick. Or I thought I will become crazy or something. I need to see a doctor. That's when God comes for the first time. You will not understand what happened. You will not believe this thing. But it's real. I can assure you how real God my Father is. I can prove it in any way, wherever I walk, however I talk. But God is very real. There are people who try to find out if God is real or not. Don't look any further. God is my Father, and He is very real and very much alive. And He is the only one. You better start to find out if the devil is real. They don't have to find out. No, they need to find out if God is real. They don't have to find out that the devil is real. Because they know the devil is real. Yeah? Some kind of bad feeling you get into you. Eh? And now they try to figure out the particle of God and all this lying bullshit. That's not what Sharon is doing. It's not looking for the particle of God. It's trying to destroy my Father God. But they don't need to know everything about the devil. But about God, they need to know everything. They must know if He is real. And I'm telling you folks, I'm no liar. And God is very real. You don't have to look any further than this. God is very real. And the particle of God is in me. Like the particle of me is in God. We are family. We are relatives. He's my Father. And I'm His Son. That's exactly what He told me. And that's exactly what I'm telling you. You can come by my door. And I will read you. And if I read dirty things, I will tell you, till next time, I go inside now. Bye. I will leave you. And you will understand I do not need you. You know, with this, that I am kind, but not that kind. That I will let snow myself under by you. This did happen many times with people I thought they are nice. But a few days later I did get a knife in my back, and it stabbed me, and kicked me, and spit on me. This is an example in what you do with God right now. Many of you. Telling to the world that God is not real. You hurt my Father. Stop it. NASA, stop it. Take away your bullshit out of the air. This is my Father's room. Take it out of there, or my Father will start to destroy it. And he did destroy already many things. You know, we need the things what is there to communicate with each other. It's also important for God. God don't need it, but you need it. I don't need it, you need it. For me, God can kick everything away out of the air. No internet, no TV, no bullshit. Done. If internet never did exist, I never saw those things. If TV never did exist, I never saw the black mirror for my eyes. Because that's what it is, folks. Look into your TV and you see yourself in a black mirror. Look into your computer screen and you will see that you're watching a black mirror. And the day you put it on, you will see the most terrible things ever. This is what the mirror will give you. Bad influence, bad dreams. Did you ever think about this? What you see will come back in your dreams. What you did do that day. At night you dream. It got everything to do what you did do that day. And what you did see that day. It will make dreams. And most of you people do not even know when you wake up the next morning what you did dream. You only know you did dream. But you did forget already what you did dream. Right? Yeah, and then you will say to me, yeah, you're right, it's true. Of course it is true. I will never lie to you. But the computer and the TV are two bad mirrors. They are very dangerous for your eyes and for your ears. So you better watch out. You can watch TV when you walk with God. God will protect you. He will protect your mind. You understand? He will protect your mind. It's very important, your mind. Your mind is what you speak. Your mind is what you did learn. And I did go school to God, God's school. So I did learn things of God. So I will tell you things of God. I will not tell you that 1 and 1 is 2. You understand? It's not important that 1 and 1 is 2. It's important that love and hate is war. That's like 1 and 1 is 2. Love and hate is war. You understand? You hate the love and you love the hate. So it's just one for all. Or all for one. I think it's one for all. And this one for all or all for one, it's all for one. So you all for one. And this one is not my Father God, but it's definitely the devil. So you are all for one. And this devil is one for all. The Three Musketeers, but you need to understand the story behind it. So I'm telling you the story behind the devil. And the story behind you. That's what the movie is all about. All for one and one for all. But you never did look that far. How could you not? I get things inside, folks. It blows up my mind. The knowledge I did get, I can go on and on. I don't have to suck out of my tongue or need a paper to write it down first and all this kind of shit. No. I'm just talking. I'm just saying the things what comes is the things what's real. So I will end this story one for all and all for one. So this one for all can be my God. But it is the devil who took it. Because it is not God you want. And all for one. I am all. Stupid, eh? Because you people need to be all. But I am all for one. You will say, yeah, that is a really sad story. That all for one is only one for one. There is no all. There is no all for one. If you look it from God's eyes, God only sees one. And God is happy with this one. This one is me. Me. Me from the 7 billion peoples. Only me. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Because you people believe in lots of things. But to be with my Father, that way you do not know. And you never will.